Hello and welcome to the official weigh-in for Glory 89 Bulgaria. We are in beautiful Burgas. For the first time ever, Glory Kickboxing comes with the best talent in the world, the best stand-up fighters, and what a night of fighting we have for you coming up tomorrow night at Arena Burgas, including 2 qualifying heavyweight matchups. That's for the Grand Prix, of course. $500,000 will be on the line in the Grand Prix. 2 more slots will be filled. And, of course, we'll have 5 rounds for the Featherweight Championship of the World as Petch comes to defend for the 7th time. We look forward to seeing you all here tomorrow night. Should remind you that tickets are still available if you're anywhere within driving distance of Burgas here in Bulgaria. And for those of you watching around the world at glorykickboxing.com, there are still tickets available for other shows coming up. And, of course, you can also watch it on pay-per-view around the world. If you're in the Netherlands, we appreciate you watching Glory Kickboxing coming up tomorrow night. Before I get to the weigh-ins of our preliminary bouts and all of our main card fights, I do want to bring up some important people, as we always do on our weigh-ins. First of all, our Glory girls, Stephanie and Bella. Welcome them. Also here, of course, is our head of talent operations, Mr. Robbie Timmers, overseeing our weigh-ins here today. We do have 2 preliminary bouts, and I want to get them onto the scales first. We're going to start in the lightweight division. It is Dragomir Petrov taking on Chris One, and we'll get Petrov up onto the scales first. I'll step out of the way so that you can see Petrov making his Glory debut. Fighting out of Bulgaria, 14 wins with 3 losses, 7 of those wins coming by knockout. He is a 4-time Bulgarian national champion and a 2019 European Muay Thai champion. 69.8 for Petrov. Now Chris One, undefeated in 2 prior Glory appearances. His record, 35 wins with 5 losses, 14 career knockouts for the Raptor, coming off a unanimous decision over Jonathan Maezo at Glory 83 in Essen, Germany. He won his debut in Dusseldorf by unanimous decision at Glory 81 and carries with him a 6-fight winning streak into his fight tomorrow night at Burgas. 69.9 for Chris One. Three 3-minute rounds is the way we get things started tomorrow night, Arena Burgas for Glory 89. We next turn our attention to the welterweights. Theodor Hristov is here to take on Edward Gafencu. Hristov also will make a debut. We're excited to see so many of these Bulgarian fighters on the Glory stage tomorrow night. Hristov fighting not far from home in front of, I'm sure, some hometown fans out of Varna, Bulgaria. 14 wins, 3 losses, 7 of those wins by knockout, a 50% career knockout ratio, and he has a 5-fight unbeaten streak that dates back to 2021. He weighed in at 76.9. Hristov. Now his opponent, Edward Gafencu. Gafencu is here out of Romania. Only his second Glory appearance. A veteran of 21 career fights, 17 wins, 4 losses. 11 of those wins are knockouts for the Blitz. A 2-division champion who turned pro back in 2017. 76.8 for Gafencu. Again, 3 3-minute rounds tomorrow night in the welterweight division. Many Bulgarian fans here today and will be there tomorrow night. Then the main Glory 89 card begins in the middleweight division. Edward Alexanian is taking on Mohamed Tushazi. Alexanian is here, also fighting out of Varna, Bulgaria. His career record, 18 wins with 4 losses. 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout for Mr. Action on a 10-fight winning streak. Really been on a tear, 13 of 14 wins over the last couple of years. Has a win over Jakob Steuben back in Varna last month. 85 kilos even for Alexanian. Now his opponent, Mohamed Tushazi, making his Glory debut, much touted, undefeated, puts his perfect record on the line, 14 wins, no losses, and 11 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Making his debut, a special honor for him to be fighting on the same stage as Badr Hari. He cites Badr as one of his inspirations for his career. 84.8 for Tushazi. Again, 3 3-minute rounds. Fireworks tomorrow night at Arena Burgas. Next up, it's the middleweights. Karim Mabruk is here to take on Alexander Petrov. Mabruk onto the scales first, out of Austria. 36 wins, 5 losses, 2 bouts scored even as a professional, and 10 career knockouts. He'll be making his debut. Karim is a European champion, also an ISKA Intercontinental and World Champion. $84.8 for Mabruk. Now his opponent, Alexander Petrov, also making his first Glory appearance. Not fighting far from home, out of Varna, Bulgaria. 34 wins, 6 losses. Trained in kickboxing and Muay Thai. He is a 2017 World Games silver medalist and a German national champion. 84.4 for Petrov. This one also scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Then we turn our attention to the light heavyweights. Bogdan Stoica here to take on Luis Tavares. The Bucharest bad boy stepping onto the scales first. We haven't seen him since Glory 17. He was a part of our last man standing tournament. 57 wins with 13 losses, 40 career knockouts for Stoica, 99.7 for Bogdan. Now his opponent, Luis Tavares. Tavares fighting out of Cape Verde by way of Rotterdam, the Netherlands. 63 wins with 9 losses. This will be his 9th Glory appearance. He is a 2-division European champion and also a winner of 4 of his last 5 bouts. 99.5 for Tavares. Tavares, Stoica, light heavyweights. Tomorrow night, 3 3-minute rounds here in Burgas. Then the first of 2 heavyweight Grand Prix qualifying bouts. Uku Uriandal here to take on Badr Hari. Uriandal out of Estonia. He is currently ranked number 9 in the Glory World Rankings with a record of 19 wins and 8 losses. 15 of those wins by knockout. His career knockout ratio, 79%. Both of his Glory wins have come by first round KOs at Glory 86 and Glory 87. 112.1 for Jurgen Dahl. Now his opponent, fighting out of Morocco, one of the great legends of kickboxing, Badr Hari, with a record of 106 wins and 16 losses, 92 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He carries to the glory ring a knockout ratio of 87%. The baddest has fought them all: Overeem, Saki, Schilt, Ertz. Made his Grand Prix debut at just 19 years old and went on a real tear. A two-time Grand Prix finalist, two-time world champion. Badr Hari. $118.4 for Badr Hari. The winner of this fills a spot at the Grand Prix tournament with a shot at $500,000. Let me just get one question with Badr here if I can. You have a message for your fans here in Bulgaria or watching around the world. I don't know, have you ever fought in Bulgaria before?
Oh, it's my first time to fight in Bulgaria. It's also my first time to visit Bulgaria. I think it's a beautiful country, very nice people. I think my fan base here is just as big as in Morocco. So, so I think it will be an amazing event. I think it's very good that Glory came to Bulgaria. I think this is an amazing market, big fans. So I think we will make amazing steps with kickboxing in Bulgaria. I hope a lot of Bulgarian talents get their chance in the future. So for me, I'm very looking forward to this event. And of course, one of my teammates is fighting. So I wish Stoyan the best. And I hope he brings a big win for Bulgaria. And I promise you an amazing fight. I'm going to be hard, violent, very aggressive, and
There you have it. Badr Hari, good luck tomorrow night. Of course, as I mentioned, a two-time finalist, Grand Prix finalist, and a great world champion. We look forward to having you back inside the Glory Ring tomorrow night. Ranked number 6, by the way, in the Glory World Rankings. The other Grand Prix qualifier will be Martin Terpstra taking on Levi Rigters. Terpstra will step onto the scales first, fighting out of the Netherlands. It's his third Glory appearance. Terpstra brings with him a record of 26 wins with 6 losses, half of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet 9 inches tall, one of the biggest on the Glory roster. Won his debut with a second-round TKO last year. 116 even for Martin Terpstra. Now his opponent, Levi Rigters, fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands. He comes in ranked number 4 in the Glory World Rankings. 14 wins with just 1 loss. 2 of those wins, by the way, in Glory came by way of knockout. The judge weighed in at 111.7, a 2-time world champion and Abu Dhabi heavyweight champion. The winner of this fills yet another slot on the Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix tournament with a shot at $500,000. Then the co-main event of the evening, Søren Kalinyuk is here to take on hometown favorite Stoyan Korpulevlensky. This is a rematch of a 2021 fight that took place in Romania. Kalinyuk, 11 wins with just 1 loss. Ronan making his second Glory appearance. He is a lightweight world champion. and a two-time Romanian boxing champion. 69.9 for Kaliniuk. Now his opponent, fighting in front of a hometown crowd here in Burgas, Bulgaria, and ranked number 3 in the Glory World Rankings, it is Stoyan Koprivlensky. "18 wins, 6 losses, 6 of those wins by knockout. The sniper. First time fighting here in Bulgaria since 2015. 69.9 for Koprivlensky. Three 3-minute rounds coming up tomorrow night in your co-main for Glory 89, Bulgaria. Stoyan, before you go, I just have to ask you, I mentioned you have not fought in Bulgaria, as I understand it, since 2015, and the first time ever here in your hometown of Burgas. That must be special for you.
Yeah, it's a special for me. This fight is personal, but it's also for my fans here, for my hometown friends and my family, and for everybody from Burgas. So I dedicate this fight to them.
What does it mean for you to be fighting here in front of your hometown fans and family?
It's a big proud, yeah.
Does it give you more nerves maybe than another fight, or do you just are not bothered by it?
No, I'm not bothered, but probably it comes some weight on my shoulders, but this is how champions are made. You gotta be able to hold the weight on your shoulders and keep going forward and keep perform and do your best.
Well, we are thrilled to see your beautiful hometown of Burgas. Thank you. Stoyan Koprivlensky. And then the main event will be 5 rounds for the Featherweight Championship of the World. David Mejia is making his Glory debut to take in Petpatamroon Kiatmukau. Petch is here from Thailand. Let's meet the challenger. Mejia fighting out of Spain by way of Brixton, United Kingdom. Very experienced fighter, brings with him a record of 61 wins with 15 losses, 18 of those wins by knockout. He goes by the nickname Hurricane and is currently ranked by Combat Press as the #1 super featherweight in the world. 65 even for Mejia. Now the champion from Thailand. Here comes Petch. Petpatamroon Kiatmukau. What an impressive record. 168 wins, 39 losses, 3 draws, and 27 knockouts. I mentioned a moment ago this will be his 7th title defense, second only, by the way, to Rico Verhoeven in Glory record books. 64.6 for Petpatamroon. This one's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds tomorrow for the Featherweight Championship of the World. And there you see the beautiful belt. That's the day, the way the night will end. Just want to remind everyone again, if you're in the area of Burgas, Bulgaria, there are still tickets available for tomorrow night. Also want to make mention, coming up November 4th, Collision 6 and the return of the King, Rico Verhoeven. We just opened up some new bleacher seating there, and you can find out more by going to glorykickboxing.com. That is also the place where you can get your pay-per-view for tomorrow night. If you're in the Netherlands, make sure you're watching on Videoland, and the rest of the world, we just want to know, are you ready for glory?